Welcome to InfoNews Media TV, breaking news on the ongoing flight chaos in France, where a major air traffic controller's strike is grounding hundreds of thousands of travelers. Flight alert: 20 flights to France canceled at Copenhagen Airport. Significant disruptions today, with multiple cancellations affecting arrivals and departures to French cities. Travelers, please check your flight status before heading to the airport. Hundreds of thousands of travelers affected as French air traffic controllers continue striking over staff shortages, old equipment, and toxic management culture. Hospital issues. Warning: major hospital issues. Warning: sharp rise in specific accidents. Chief physician. Many of these accidents could have been avoided with behavioral changes. Urgent warning from Aarhus University Hospital. Sharp rise in spinal cord injuries. Aarhus University Hospital is sounding the alarm after a sudden and worrying increase in spinal cord injury accidents. In just 1 week, 10 patients have been admitted, several with injuries so severe that they have led to paralysis. Professor and Chief Physician Mikkel Melius Rasmussen from the Department of Neurosurgery explains, "We've seen more than a doubling in the number of spinal cord injuries. These are very serious conditions that can result in loss of function in both arms and legs, and in some cases, even bladder, bowel, and sexual function. In the worst cases, patients lose the ability to breathe on their own and become dependent on a ventilator for the rest of their lives," he warns. While spinal injuries are typically more common from May to July due to increased outdoor activity, the past few weeks have been extraordinary, says Dr. Rasmussen. He feels compelled to issue a public warning. This is a significant and very serious increase. We want to reach out to the public because these accidents are preventable. People can lower the risk by changing their behavior. He emphasizes that reaction time decreases with age, and many middle-aged and older people underestimate the risks. The message is clear. Think before you act. A single mistake can change your life forever. Surge in spinal cord injuries, diving accidents, and dangerous outdoor activities. Doctors issue a warning. Spinal injuries on the rise. Aarhus University Hospital is currently seeing a significant and alarming spike in spinal cord injuries. In just 1 week, 10 patients have been admitted, many with permanent paralysis. According to Professor and Chief Physician Mikkel Melius Rasmussen, this is part of a troubling trend that is also affecting other hospitals in Denmark, including Rigshospitalet and Aalborg University Hospital. The accidents mainly fall into 3 categories. Traffic collisions, falls from heights, sports and recreational activities, but one specific type of injury is drawing special attention: diving into shallow water, a dangerous behavior making a comeback after years of decline. "We've seen multiple serious injuries from shallow water diving," it quote, "as a type of accident we haven't seen much in recent years, and it's extremely dangerous," says Dr. Rasmussen. He also notes a rise in injuries from ATV riding and cycling, both on roads and mountain trails. The message from doctors is clear. Think before you act. One mistake can change your life forever. Mature adults now at higher risk. Expert warns spinal cord injuries used to affect mainly young people, especially in traffic accidents. That still happens, but to a lesser extent. Today, it's increasingly middle-aged and older adults who appear in the accident statistics. Chief Physician Mikkel Melius Rasmussen explains, "As we age, our reaction time naturally declines, and that increases the risk when we engage in risky behavior. And unfortunately, these injuries tend to be more severe in older individuals." He offers some down-to-earth summer advice. If you feel like having a beer or two, avoid high-energy activities, like diving. Pick up the guitar instead of racing through fields on an ATV. And if you're in your 50s or 60s, you don't have to lead every sprint or win every hill climb. Other story. 6 seriously injured, dozens more shaken. At approximately 2:40 a.m. on Friday morning, a Flixbus traveling from Copenhagen to Vienna overturned on the A19 highway just north of Berlin. According to German authorities, 6 people were seriously injured, and 25 others sustained minor injuries in the crash. Cause is unknown. A Flixbus carrying 53 passengers and 2 drivers overturned in Germany, injuring at least 20 people. 1 passenger was trapped for 2 hours and seriously injured, requiring rescue by cutting. Flixbus reports a total of 23,600 of them more critical injured and has expressed full support for the victims and their families. The accident happened near Robel, about 150 kilometers north of Berlin. The bus had departed Copenhagen and was en route to Vienna with dozens of passengers on board. The accident occurred in the Mecklenburg-Vorpommern region, a few hours into the overnight journey. Emergency services responded swiftly. Multiple ambulances, fire crews, and helicopters were dispatched to the scene to assist with triage and evacuation. The injured were taken to nearby hospitals, and the rest of the passengers were offered shelter and support. Illegal drone flights. 3 individuals have been charged with illegal drone flights over Aarhus, while the Prime Minister, EU officials, and Ukrainian President Zelensky were in the city. The charges come as part of heightened security measures during these high-profile visits. Security operations in Aarhus during Denmark's takeover of the EU presidency went smoothly, according to East Jutland Police. Drone ban enforced in Aarhus. During high-profile visits east, Jutland Police maintained tight security as Denmark took over the EU presidency. With Ukraine's president visiting, drones were banned over downtown Aarhus, and 3 people were charged for breaking the no-fly zone. The ban is in effect until 3 p.m. today, but the police presence will soon ease, letting the city return to normal. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated on this and other breaking news stories.